Hey guys, my name is Narek, and in case you don't know me, I'm the founder of Musical Wisdom and this website, meditationmusiclibrary.com. Over the last 10 years, I've spent my music career, or part of the music career, to create music specifically for meditation and yoga teachers and practitioners. And this website that you see is the compilation, all the music compositions I have done over the last 10 years, and it's perhaps one of the largest catalogs online specifically dedicated to meditation music and similar projects. So there's quite a lot of music on this website, and I think one of the problems that people have is to find the right music for their projects. And that's why I decided to create this video and go over the website and all the categories of music in the website and show you the best way you can narrow down and filter music to find the right music for a project, and hopefully it's gonna save a lot of time for you. So the website is called meditationmusiclibrary.com, and if you type that, you're gonna see the homepage. And The way that I categorized the music tracks is primarily in four main categories. So if you see on the left side, there is the genres, moods, instruments, and nature sounds. So by the way, if you go on the website using your phone, uh, you can still have access to this navigation bar, but it's gonna be somewhere on the top, and there will be a hamburger menu that you have to click on to see all these options. So anyway, there's these four main categories: genres, moods, instruments, and nature sounds. And each of these categories has its own subcategory. And I'm gonna go over them and show you and explain you what each subcategory has. So in the genres, I basically categorize the music tracks based on the genre, or um, based on the type of the usage type, I would say. So the first one is meditation and relaxation. This one has probably the most all-encompassing part of the library, and has the largest um, compilation of music. And it's pretty much more like a generic way to look at the library. And you see the tracks here, and with their cover art, and if it's a single track, you will have a preview of the entire track, and you can take a listen to it and understand whether it works for your project or not. The second category we have is healing frequencies, and in this category I put all the tracks that has some healing frequencies in them, and then that can be solfeggio frequencies or binaural beats or any other type of frequency. You can scroll down and listen to the music, and there's always the next page. You can go to the next page and continue exploring music tracks. The third catalog is solfeggio frequency music. These are music tracks that are specifically tuned to nine solfeggio frequencies. In the title of the music, you can also see the frequency that the track is tuned to, and you also see the collections. So whenever you see a collection or a bundle or something similar, it means it has more than one track. And sometimes it's a single composition that are tuned to different frequencies, or there can be multiple compositions that has different frequencies, which we're going to see examples of those as well. So the fourth category is frequency and chakra music. These are primarily chakra music tracks, meaning that they are composed specifically for chakra balancing, healing, and those kind of projects. And they have, if you go to the fifth or sixth page, you will see not only chakra music but also some other frequencies that goes well with your chakra practices as well, like 528 hertz or 7.83 hertz. The next category is sleep music. The unique thing about the sleep tracks are they're more gentle. Some of them has a little bit of an uplifting feel to it, and it's designed for defined as a bedtime music, meaning that you don't listen to it during sleep, but before going to sleep, that it goes from a little bit of an uplifting vibe to more of a subdued music composition. And some of them, like Serenity, which has been very popular, you can listen to it during sleep as well. The next category is ambient music. Ambient music is basically a music track that can have different vibes to it. It's used for meditation and general relaxation as well. Next category is hypnotherapy music. These are the music tracks that are composed to be used primarily for hypnosis practices, creating hypnosis audio or similar practices. Binaural and isochronic beats. These are music tracks that has an embedded binaural beats or isochronic beats. These are also frequency music tracks. These are the tracks that normally people call delta waves, theta waves, alpha or beta waves. We have single tracks, and also you can get them in bundles. And then the next category is spa music. Spa music is primarily composed to be used in spa environment. Oftentimes it has nature sound elements or instruments like a Japanese flute, and it's very relaxing, positive vibe. Yoga music is music tracks that has more of an rhythmic or upbeat feeling to it, and it's primarily being used in yoga or similar active practices. Next up is cinematic music, which is one of my favorite ones that it became the signature sound for my meditation music compositions, which combines cinematic music composition techniques with meditation music style, and oftentimes it's more like an uplifting beautiful harmonic pieces that has orchestral instruments in them. It's my favorite type of music that I compose, and I think it's been quite unique. The next category is meditative ambience. These tracks are more like a monotone tracks, I would say. There are not that many ups and downs, let's say, compared to cinematic music, and this one works great for guided meditations. So if you're someone that just wants some kind of a backdrop under your guided meditation, you don't want to go and look for many different options. You just want to fill the space in your guided meditation. The meditative ambience can be really great way to do that, and these tracks are so easy to mix with your voiceover. So I would highly recommend that if you're just looking for some kind of a background music and you're not very specific about the style. Next is Buddhist meditation music. These ones have more spiritual vibe to it, and the Reiki healing music is also music tracks that oftentimes has frequency, but not all of them. And there are music tracks that are often used within Reiki practices. And the last one is the lo-fi, which is not something that it's been used in meditation, but it's something more modern. It's more upbeat music, I would say. It's a down-tempo music, and it's used primarily for relaxation. There are many different YouTube channels out there for lo-fi music. I have a small catalog of that in case you want to explore. So that was the first way you can go and find music, and the second way is to using moods. So basically, in the moods, uh, basically whichever category we go, we are kind of shuffling between the same music tracks. So, for example, if I go to the positive mood, here you're gonna see, for example, music tracks here that we also saw earlier in the different genres. So the tracks in the moods are not like entirely different catalog, but it's the same catalog but different way to searching and finding the music you want. So in the moods we have positive, morning, calm, uplifting, deep, and sad. So I think they're pretty much explanatory, self-explanatory, except probably the category deep that I these are tracks that are more depth to it. They're more on the minor scale, I would say, not major, and these are kind of tracks that are more spiritual. You can hear a lot of choir there, and it's primarily used in deep spiritual type of projects. The next way to go through the tracks is through instruments. This is great if you're looking for, let's say, a specific instrument and you want the majority part of the music being played with that specific instrument. This is the great way to navigate through the library. So, for example, if you go to the piano section, you are primarily going to hear tracks that piano is in the, if not always, but most of the time is on the foreground. And same for other tracks, let's say singing bowl. You will hear tracks with singing bowl and even Om chanting. You can hear tracks that has Om chanting there. The next category is nature sounds, and that's similar to instruments. If you're looking for specific nature sounds, you can find them. Let's say you can go to the ocean waves and you're gonna see tracks like Heart of the Ocean, Oceanic Serenity, and these are tracks that has the ocean wave sound as a dominant part of the composition. So apart from these four categories, you can also, I would also recommend you to go to the other sections of the library and which are as follows. So the first one, new releases. So if you're already familiar with my library and you just want to come by once in a while and check out to see what's new, you can come to the new releases, and everything that has been published recently, you are gonna see it here, and it's all everything. It's in the order that has been published. So the Spiritual Alchemy album is the most recent album that I've released. It consists of 4 tracks. You see the bundle plus the separate tracks, etc. That's the new releases, and then for the bestsellers, these are the tracks that I have not decided as a bestseller. So it means that they are naturally become the bestseller because most people prefer to purchase them or use them in their projects. And this section is being curated dynamically. So let's say if a track starts to getting more and more usage in people's projects, and people started downloading more and more, it's gonna come up in the list. So it consists of 5 pages as the bestseller, and it's being kept updated. So those are the bestsellers. You can go and see and see what other people use the most, and maybe you will find the most helpful track there. And the last part is the bundles, which I highly recommend to check it out, because you can save a lot of money in case you are doing like multiple projects, or in case you have planned out a series of tracks and a series of projects, and you are looking for multiple tracks for your upcoming projects. I created different bundles for as different collections, and you can go through each collection, and there is always some kind of a discount on them. And sometimes there is an album that has multiple tracks. Sometimes there are different tracks from different times that I composed, and then I found a common theme and then put them together, like this one, stress and anxiety reliever. You can click on it and read the description, and then there's always what is included in the download section, and you can listen to each track individually and decide whether it's worth purchasing the bundle or not. So that's the bundle, and then the bonus section, I would say, is the gift cards, which I introduced last year, if I remember correctly. You can basically purchase gift card, which allows you either to give it to someone, or you can purchase the gift card for yourself to later on purchase tracks. The good thing about it is that if there's a discount happening, you can actually purchase a gift card with a discount, and then use that credits you get to purchase the actual track with a reduced price. Hope that makes sense. You can do that, and it's a pretty helpful way to make someone happy or make yourself happy as well. And the last thing that I want to show you, which I think is going to be very helpful, is that how you can go from these subcategories, even going even filtering down more. So for example, maybe I go and maybe I'm looking for let's say I have this specific specific theme and instruments in my mind, a specific track in my mind that I'm trying to find the music for, right? So let's say this specific track is a spa music, so that's the basic genre, and then I also wanted to have for example flute in it, right? So I want a spa track with flute. So how are you gonna find that? So it's actually quite easy. So if you go on the genre section, the first thing you're gonna go to is to select the spa as a genre, and then as you can see there are still several tracks here. This one is a little bit easier example, but sometimes there are like thousands of tracks and you don't want to go and listen to it one by one. So what you're gonna do is to select the genre first, and then you're gonna go up here, and then you can even filter more. So you're gonna filter by, let's say, different things, right? So you can filter let's say bird, so if it's a bird sound. You can filter with instruments, you can filter by mood. So what I want is a flute, so there you go. So we are in the spa category, subcategory, and then I'm gonna click on flute, and what it's gonna do, it's gonna just it's gonna show me only the spa tracks that has flute in it. So as you can see, it narrows down pretty much 30% of the tracks. So now it's much easier to find, to listen, to the track, and then select the one that you like. So that was it. I hope you find it to be helpful. I'm always happy to answer any questions you might have. There is also the chat box here. In case you're searching for music and you have a question, you can always type. There is nothing. There's no AI involved, so everything is all the questions are answered by myself or someone from my team. You can type there. If you're not available at the moment, we're always gonna get back to you with an answer. Hope you found it helpful, and if you have any questions, you can type it here, or you can send me a direct email at narek@musicalwisdom.com. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.